Om Shri Sai Ram. Humble prostrations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Dharma Vahini, Chapter 9. All may seek spiritual wisdom. Summary. Spiritual wisdom is available to all, irrespective of gender, caste, etc. However, consciousness must be supplemented by the appropriate dharma of devotion, wisdom, and discrimination. The Lord takes into consideration the capacity and need and provides an appropriate dispensation of that wisdom. Swami reiterates that women have always had access to knowledge of Brahman and cites several instances of women of great spiritual wisdom. Women of today should be inspired by the moral rectitude of great women sages of the past, and through spiritual practice, whether householders or recluses, they too can attain the highest, Brahman. All great saints were born of women, and the embodiment of education, wealth, and spiritual wisdom are all feminine deities within the eternal Atmic knowledge. Aspirants of liberation should practice the rules and restrictions in the scriptures, even if faced with difficulty in doing so. The 4 pillars of Dharma are truth, compassion, austerity, and giving. Through the 4 yugas until the present Kali Yuga, there has been a steady decline in these 4 pillars of Dharma. However, man can raise himself to the highest or reduce himself to misery through his conduct alone, no matter which yuga he takes birth in. Key takeaways from this chapter. Firstly, readiness to receive is an important attribute that man needs to create for himself before divinity can pour in its nectar. This task is up to us. Through practice of dharma steeped in devotion, wisdom, and discrimination, we can build within ourselves the inner strength, eligibility, and competence to receive higher understanding of the truth. Secondly, gender is clearly no limitation to acquiring the highest knowledge, and women, in whichever stage of life they may be in, whether householders or recluses, can strive for it. However, adhering to their earthly dharma of chastity and modesty is an important prerequisite in seeking this Atmic wisdom. Thirdly, the age when one is born, which is Kali Yuga at present, does have an apparent impact on the kind of dominant qualities one tends to have. But by man's good conduct, it is possible to create within himself golden age qualities even while physically living in a darker age. Let us therefore first aim to lift ourselves to the highest good within us and then help to raise the collective consciousness to that level. End of chapter 9. Jai Sai Ram.